Hey everyone, Insomniac666 here with another Paragon replay for you, and it's speeding up 3 times fast just so you guys don't have to deal with all the sort of boring farming stuff. But this video is going to be unlike my first video where instead of me trying to record it through the gameplay replay system that Epic has, which wants to crash every 3 to 5 minutes, this I just recorded live with the PlayStation app, so thank Harambe that I was able to get this actually done right. But this is definitely going to be a little bit different from, I think, probably most of the videos I'm going to post, because unlike my last video where I played as Chimera, and I usually prefer to play like assassin-type characters, slightly fighter-type characters. I'm more into that than the shooting types. But this one I'm playing Lieutenant Belica, and the reason I really wanted to show this one is because this is just one of those perfect examples of just playing just playing conservatively and playing defensively, and how if a whole team plays defensively enough, like, you can totally take the other team as, they can try and be as aggressive as they want, but you're kind of just giving them a death by 1,000 cuts at that point. And so playing as Belica, like, definitely a support class. My deck is kind of more, I guess, built out for regen, ability cooldown, and casting just energy damage, which is, I think, is a pretty good mix for her, because she's really good at pushing, I realize, because she's got 2 good abilities to push with. She's got the bomb and the energy sword smackdown, or whatever she has. She can lay that down against the minions, and as well as guys. So you see us just continually pushing here and just sort of never letting up, and I don't know where the other team is at this point, because I don't know why we're just totally able to push up on them and pretty much just take this tower without them really just letting it happen, more or less. Like, there's no ganks trying to come in. I don't know what their jungler's trying to do right now, but... And then I even, because we just did it, I just decided to go off and, I'm stealing from the jungler a little bit, but we didn't really have a dedicated jungler because everyone was pretty consistently in a lane. And, we definitely didn't win in the kill to death ratio department right here, because you can see that, like, we're losing in that department, but we're slowly kind of pushing up, taking towers, pushing away towers, and sort of after we took that tower, we focused, me and this Grim kind of were buddies this entire game, and he kind of, even though he definitely fed the team a bunch because he died a lot, he still was pretty useful, because we were able to just sort of push up and then drop back, push up, even though he died a couple times. Like right here, like, we were able to push up. I dropped my ability stopper right there that drains their ability and hurts them if they use an ability in the zone. So that's obviously very useful. And then obviously this Krillari, tries to gank me and decides to go for the easier kill of the Grim, which totally went for. And then then here's us just being idiots. We're trying to goad them and tower hump, and totally that Grim just got screwed over. And I call for help because I'm obviously getting... And then this is where I would say probably the most important part of the game is that they didn't get that kill from me, and they weren't able to push up on this tower, and that was probably the most important part of the whole game, was the fact that I didn't let them kill me, but I didn't let them push up on the tower, and, just playing that really good defensive game, especially, like, I would say, unless a team is really good at playing really good at playing that pure aggressive way, which I feel like most of the players on here tried to do, it really doesn't work out if the other team is playing, that pure defensive way. And so we can just sort of slowly, as I move up to this lane and the middle lane, and just kind of continue to try and push it back up and push it, and going after those harvesters and picking those up. Also, that's another fatal flaw they kind of did, is they definitely didn't go after any of the harvesters, so we were just able to feed off of that. So even though they were feeding off the kills a little bit more than us, we were able to feed off the harvesters. We were feeding off of the farming the lanes a lot more. This one, can't remember if I don't think we got the kill, but we still pushed back the Gideon, which is useful, because being able to keep and obviously we pop this, and then once again, they tried to go for the gank, and oh yeah, they did get me actually, but but I was able to kind of draw them out a little bit more instead of them just sort of coming in. But we still took out the tower, and you know, 2 towers down, still haven't taken out. And then obviously my teammates on the other side just took out a whole nother guy, another tower, and they haven't been able to take a single hit on us. And so that, you know, we may not have a advantage in terms of pure card power or level power, and obviously definitely not in the kill to death department, but you know, where we are on the map and control of the map is definitely going to us. And so, you know, this, I just wanted to show this one just because it was just, you know, this is definitely the most clean-cut victory I've ever had, where it was just purely playing defensive and purely being able to take out that guy. And oh, I tried to use my ult on that Gideon and I kind of got screwed over there. But once again, when we're making the ruckus on one side, that Sevrog just sort of comes over and pushes the lane for us and takes out that second tower. Here I equip more stuff, and obviously he's able to get away from that Greystone, I believe. But you know, this channel I think is, you know, I'm not just going to be purely doing the. I feel like some Paragon gameplay to a small extent has just been purely. It's kind of went from CODs, 360 no scopes to the Kalari, Chimera, you know, triple kills and you know, ganking stuff, and I think this is going to be this at least this video is a good sort of balance to that, since my first video was pretty much that. And yeah, and you know, I'd love some feedback from, you know, if anyone's listening. If you guys have any suggestions for games, or I'm playing on the PS4 mostly, so any games you can recommend. They have a pretty good amount of indie games and stuff like that I wouldn't mind playing or trying out. I think I might do, I'm obviously going to do the Doom play that I'm going to do, and then I might do Fury. I really liked that game Fury. I think I might do that, so any suggestions you guys have. And I'm still thinking up sort of what to do with my vlog, like the live action vlog thing where I'll film myself, and you know, that's another thing where I'm sort of just thinking about what to do with that. So I'm still sort of lining that out. But with these Paragons and maybe the Doom and maybe Fury, I'll probably try and put out a video a day if I can, and that'll be fun. And I think it'll be good, just sort of, you know, just check in every day. We'll check in with each other and, you know, see once again and we'll work on this. But back to the game, back again, like, we just have been easily able to push up. Obviously my team has been playing really well, like, as we kind of got that position on the map advantage, we then started to get more and more aggressive. The Grim stopped, you know, our Grim stopped taking so many kills and started dealing out the kills, probably because his ult was probably there. And you know, Grim, I think, lives and dies by his ability to ult on guys and get those sort of sniper kills, which is really useful when a guy's trying to escape. Same thing with Lieutenant Belica, but you know, obviously it's a little more conditional, because it's not, you know, it's not just if their health is down, you use it. You also have to have their mana down to really be able to use it in an effective way. And you know, in this map, I don't even think I really got to use it very much. I don't think I even used my ult. But that was just from the fact that we're just playing conservatively. Like here, you can totally see I'm not really trying to push too hard, because I think, you know, they're sort of trapped in a corner right now. And I think sometimes when they're trapped in the corners, when you're the fiercest, obviously, because when they're purely trapped in that corner is when they have the most advantage. And so I'm just sort of, once again, trying to do this sort of death by 1,000 cuts sort of technique here. And sort of just taking out their harvester real quick. Very, very quickly. But my teammates are still being aggressive, still trying to sort of keep them in the corner, because as we keep them in the corner, I get to sort of go around and take out the things that would be beneficial to them on the map. And then we can then start pushing up here and taking out their minions, and then just start to be able to choke them out pretty much. And you know, it was a pretty cut and dry game once all 3 are gone, and you just at the 28-minute mark, and they haven't even taken out a single. That's the thing that really surprised me, was the fact that this team was really not good about pushing towers. I think they kind of just, all of them, most of them I think were junglers. I think they had a Chimera and a Kalari and a couple other guys, I'm not sure, and a Gideon, which is you know, a laner, but still, like, it's kind of a generic, you know, people can do Gideon in a way that'll do that. But here is us winning, and I think think I finished 1 and 2, but you know, that's not too big of a deal. And yeah, well, thanks. Catch you guys again next time. I'll probably put out a video tomorrow and see when we'll start doing that Doom or Fury gameplay. So thanks for listening. Thanks.